Don't you kind of wish your protein could just talk to you?
It does. You just have to raise chickens in your backyard. Welcome to the Always Hangry podcast, where we break down the way we eat, the good, the bad, and the completely ridiculous. I'm your host, George Duran. On today's show, the unwritten rules of sharing food. And then we take a deep look at the fake urgency of food expirations. And later on, have you ever looked at a patch of weeds and thought, can I eat that? That's right, today we're learning the art of foraging. Joining me now is the only person on earth who doesn't mind sharing her fries, the wonderfully talented Karla Walsh.
If they're curly fries, they're all mine, but all of the rest of them I'll share.
You don't share your curly fries at all?
Those are my favorite.
They are, right? I like also the waffle fries.
The waffle fries, the surface area to like potato ratio is just ideal.
Why don't people like sharing food? Like in your case, the curly fries?
Yeah. Because for me, it's like I want the perfect bite. And like if you take my favorite fry that has like that right curly Q, it's just a little bit like,
Yeah, it's that moment when like they bring that, they bring the dishes, right? And
yes.
then like everybody's like eyeing your fries.
Yes, that's very fair. And it's just like you have your eyes set on the favorite bites. And also it's like you could just order your own if you really want fries.
Thank you. I say that all the time, except I'm also the one who steals the fries too, especially for my kids' dishes, because I order like the main course with the rice or beans or whatever it is, and they order always fries, and I'm just like, it gets there, and my kids are kind of proprietary with their fries.
Yeah, I feel like you need a table fry. Like I get a table pancake when I go to brunch.
Yeah.
Sometimes so that you can share it and you have something a little sweet. So you need
That's
like a table
genius
fry.
idea.
Like a shared collective in addition to the sides that are already on the table, just in case.
One of the things that I always find annoying is that you go into these high-end restaurants now, and all their dishes are shareable. Do you go to a lot of these types of restaurants?
Yes, like shareable small plates.
Yeah.
I was chatting with the people who are like the top chef judges, and they're like, that makes no sense to me. If they're small, they're not made to be sharing. They should be big, made to be sharing.
Well, the problem with sharing foods in a high-scale restaurant is that they come in like odd numbers, and you're an even group. Like, how do you share 4, items with 5 people?
Oh, shoot. How do you do this?
Am I supposed to take a bite and pass it along?
Right. Especially if it's like people that you don't know very well.
The most common quantity restaurants serve appetizers is 3 and 5.
Is it because it looks nice? Like I've heard with like artists and stylists and stuff, it's like odd numbers is like a pretty collection.
Always 3 or 5 go with odd numbers. But usually like your family of 4, you're 6. You can't divide 5 into 6.
Right. My mom is a math teacher, and so you'd have to like go up to 30 to evenly divide 5 and 6, right?
Math was a worse subject for me, so I have no clue. Here's a list of restaurant appetizers that I think are the least shareable.
Ooh, I like this game.
Ravioli.
Yeah, that's oozing out.
Yeah.
No.
How do you? Yes. Who gets the ooze? Anything that's ball shaped.
Okay.
Like croquettes, meatballs.
Arancini.
How do you divide that?
Difficult.
Yeah. Deviled eggs.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Do you take a bite and pass it along?
If you're really familiar with the person that you're sharing with.
Okay. Wings.
Yeah, no.
I had somebody share wings one time.
Like one wing?
One wing. Because we were odd, even one of those situations where you just can't divide wings. And the guy literally took a knife and went between the 2 bones and cut it in half and said, here you go. And he passed it along to me.
I mean, that's very generous, but that seems like a lot.
I don't know, something about half a wing that I
is
don't
not
trust.
satisfying.
And I just don't trust. Here's half a wing. How did you do that?
The whole rest of the evening, you'll be dreaming of what that other half tasted like.
Yeah. When I go into a restaurant now, and as an adult, as a foodie, as someone who's obsessed, I'm like an orchestra conductor.
Oh, this is good. Do you order for the table?
Oh, do I order for the table? Everybody assures me that power to order for the table.
That's a lot of pressure.
I am an orchestra conductor too, so when the appetizers come and they don't match the quantity of people.
Oh, then it's on you.
Oh man, my fractions have gotten much better as an adult. And I'm just cutting and sharing, and the mozzarella stick is being divided up, especially with my kids who are constantly fighting for the last one. It is so important to learn fractions for that sole reason.
That's the only reason.
That's it. That's the only way.
Maybe baking.
Do you count how many people have taken bites if they've taken more or less?
Oh, that's too much. I want to be present. No, I'm not doing the math.
I'm kind of conscious about that. Like, I'm in this conversation with friends on the table. Everything's good, but I'm also watching their bite count.
How do you do the mental Jenga?
Damn, that guy took 3 meatballs already, and I've only had 2.
I better hurry.
Yeah. So when you go out to dinner with me, I'm watching.
Did you grow up in a family where it was like that? Like you had to hurry to get your quantity?
No, not really, because we always ordered double.
Yeah. I mean, that's a smart way to keep the peace.
You're on a table. You have the appetizers. There's one sole appetizer amongst all your friends, and it's just lonesome right there. What do you do?
It depends on how much I really like the dish. If I don't really like it, I'm happy to just let it sit there. If I do really like it, I'd maybe ask, like, is anybody else interested in that last bite? Otherwise, dibs.
That's good because everyone is watching that last bite.
Right. You don't want to just swoop in.
Nobody wants to do that, but somebody has to. And then the worst part is that the waiter comes. It's like, hey, no one's eating it. Let me take it away. I have wrestled waiters, those dishes. I've wrestled them to make sure they don't take that appetizer from me. I have wrestled waiters from taking the juice of the ceviche away.
Ooh.
I want that juice. That's all the flavor. And they just pick it up. And I'm like, no, we haven't. There's still the juice and the onions left from that liquid of the ceviche. That's
You're
the
like,
best.
I have a spoon.
Yeah, a
Come
spoon.
On.
I'm going to go with a plate. I'm just drinking it up, man.
Give me a straw.
Here are my top rules for shared plates at a restaurant.
Oh.
I want to know if you agree with me.
I can't wait.
Everyone gets 1 before anyone gets 2.
I think that's appropriate.
Yeah. If accidentally someone eats 2 before everyone has 1, you have to buy dessert.
Ooh, I've never heard of that before, but that's a plot twist.
It's my rule.
I like it.
Yeah. Another rule I have, double dipping is allowed. Hold on. As long as your fork only touches the food you're about to consume.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, as long as your bite marks aren't on there.
Right.
Plus, if it's your family, then like...
Oh, I don't want to share with my kids. No.
Who knows where that's been.
They don't even wash their hands. The person who ordered it gets first dibs.
What about the person who's paying? Like,
oh, they get all dibs. Of course, granted. There. If nobody claims the appetizers after 30 seconds, it's fair game.
30 seconds is fast, though.
Yeah.
You're still kind of deciding which piece you want.
30 seconds is an eternity when it comes to good appetizers. What are you talking about? I'm like 30 seconds. Like I have a countdown and my timer. The alarm's going off. Like no one has eaten it for 30 seconds. I'm in.
Are you bringing like a buzzer from one of those board games that will like play the alarm out loud?
Yeah, or one of those electrical guns that you shock some people. Get out of here. It's mine.
Full-size operation.
And finally, if you take the last bite, you have to acknowledge it. Does anyone want this?
Yeah, I think that's appropriate. It's kind of like ask for consent.
Yeah. Do you know what the biggest relationship troublemaker is when it comes to sharing?
Ooh, I can't wait to hear.
The number 1 is French fries.
French fries. Okay.
Yeah. A UK survey of 2,000 adults found that French fries ranked among the foods people are least willing to share, along with pizza, ice cream, and chocolate.
Yeah.
49% hate when someone takes food off their plate without asking. Mm-hmm. 53% admit to experiencing food envy after seeing someone else's meal.
Oh, I've totally done that.
Huge thing.
Why did I order this?
And when someone else has something even better.
Yes.
And you know, I'm the one who usually orders something better. And my sister always notices that. So from now on, she says, I want to see what George orders first.
Okay, so you kick things off when the server comes.
I kick things off. She knows. I could read the menu and I can imagine what it's going to taste and look like. And I have a good mind and palate for that. 15% said they've actually argued after someone stole their fries.
Argued? How serious does this get?
You know, my kids, oh man, the fries are like, it's World War III.
Wow.
Yeah. French fries are sacred. All right, let's talk a little bit about splitting bills.
Perfect.
Researchers found that people order up to 37% more food when they know the bill will be split.
Wow. That's fascinating.
You don't do that?
No, I mean, It's really easy at least in the Midwest, when I go out to eat, for them to use their little kiosk and split it if we need to. But I'm also just give me the bill and we can figure it out later.
But if somebody orders like 3 drinks and you've ordered 1, is that fair to split the bill evenly?
Yeah, I think you talk about terms of like, would we like to split it down the middle, or would you like your orders itemized?
Except it's hard for some restaurants. They don't split it more than 2 or 3 ways sometimes.
Right. How do you feel about alternating? Like one of my good friends and I, we go out to dinner and like he gets one, then I get one. So then it's just like kind of, it evens out and like we don't nickel and dime each other, but.
Well, that's fine. But when it's 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 people.
Right. Then this could go on forever. You better really like the group that you're dining with.
How do you split a bill when you're sharing small plates too?
I know.
Like you ate 3 pieces, I ate 2. Like it's
right.
not fair.
Or you ate the meatballs or the majority of the meatballs. This is just, it's complicated.
There are some etiquette experts that say you should discuss this before you start eating.
Yes, I think that's wise.
Hey guys, we're going to divide this equally. Or hey guys, we're going to have separate checks. Or hey guys, if you order more than 2 drinks, you're going to have to pay a little bit more.
Right.
I have a friend, and we used to go to her birthday party at the restaurant. She would all invite us. Okay. And one time when the bill came amongst 10, 12 of us, she asked us to divide it up evenly.
Wow.
And pay for her.
No. Oh, no. If you initiated the party, you're paying at least your portion.
And I watched her drink a whole bottle of champagne on her birthday.
Absolutely not. Do you think that champagne was talking when she said that?
Oh, man, I think she was talking before she ordered it. I think she was like, yeah, it's my birthday. You're paying for it.
That's so bold.
I have never been to her birthday party again.
Yeah.
It's been like 20 years now.
She's been voted off the island.
Okay, can we take a quick break?
Please.
Okay, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll find out whether expiration dates are protecting your stomach or just hurting your wallet. And later on, we'll meet the man who can turn your neighborhood park into a grocery store through the art of foraging. We'll be right back. Hey, want more of Always Hangry? Head over to alwayshangrypodcast.com for full episodes, newsletters, and much more. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook at Always Hangry Podcast for exclusive clips, behind-the-scene moments, and plenty more food debates. Now back to the show. All right, we're back. Just recently in California, they announced that they have banned confusing consumer-facing sell-by dates. Have you heard of this?
I have.
Yeah, on the packaged foods to reduce the grocery waste. Manufacturers must now use standard labels, best by, if used by, for peak quality, and used by for safety. And it's really confusing.
So confusing because like many people think best by is like when it's not good, safe to eat anymore. So
the term sell by, it's not for you. It's for the store inventory management. So it has nothing to do by you.
Yeah.
All right. It's not for the consumer.
Ignore.
The term Best Buy, it's about the peak quality.
Yes.
So even if it's the day after Best Buy, it doesn't mean it's bad to eat.
Yes.
The term Use By, again, it's about quality, not about safety. Mm-hmm. And then there's a term expiration date, which clearly indicates the food you cannot eat after that expiration date. The new rules in California are just best if used by and use by. So the best if used by or frozen by, it's quality.
Yes.
And the use by or freeze by is about safety.
I think that's appropriate.
In the United States, expiration dates are largely made up by manufacturers.
Right, because they want to sell more.
Yeah, these food date labels are neither federally regulated nor science-based, except for one exception. Instant formula.
Oh, I could see that.
Only product whose date is federally regulated. Everything is mostly about quality, not safety. So those dates are kind of fake.
Yeah. Do you adhere to them?
Never.
Yeah.
No, I use my senses.
Yes.
According to the USDA, 20% of food is wasted because of these labels.
Yep, I could see that. That's a lot.
Yep. I know a lot of Americans are opening up the yogurt, not even opening it up, looking at the expiration date or the Best Buy date and saying, oh, this is yesterday. I'm not even opening this up.
Right.
And just throwing it right in the garbage.
Well, yogurt in particular. That seems like it's bacteria anyways.
The study from Drexel University found that 84% of consumers discard food near its package date at least occasionally.
Wow.
And people trust labels more than their senses.
Oh, that's wild.
How do you test milk, even if it's opened? How do you test for that?
Yeah, I just smell it.
My kids are always afraid to smell it because they don't want to smell something funky. So, I shove my nose in that carton.
I think that's the safest way.
There is a myth going out there. You know those giant gallons of milk?
Yeah.
They have this little indentation, a round circular indentation.
Yes. What is that for?
Well, a lot of people think that when that expands and it pops out, the milk is bad.
Well, I've never had a milk that was that explosive, I guess.
That's not real.
Okay.
Yeah. That pop out, by the way, for the gallon of milk,
Right.
It just means there's a structural integrity issue with that gallon of milk.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do
Just
with
design.
Yeah. With cheese, what do you do with cheese if you see that it's moldy, for example?
I know that's a tricky one. I think it depends on how far the mold has spread. I generally slice it off, but like I also am like, I don't know, is it worth it? Like I could just go buy more.
Or you can do what the FDA says.
What do they suggest?
Cut at least 1 inch around and below the mold spot.
Yeah, I would say that's usually about how much I cut off. It's like at least you got to have like a wide berth.
Who has a cheese that's wider than an inch anyways?
I mean,
like an inch? Like you need like a massive, ginormous
wedge.
Yeah, it's 1 foot by 1 foot blob.
Yeah.
to cut out an inch. And just chuck it,
A
I guess.
Costco size.
Yes. All right, we're going to play a game. Ready?
Perfect.
It's called Taste It or Waste It.
Oh, no.
How long after the best by date can you consume these products?
Okay.
All
And
right?
this is per the FDA? Per George.
This is, I want to say a quick disclaimer. We're talking about general food labeling. We are not giving food safety advice. When in doubt, throw it out.
Always talk to your own medical professional.
And please don't sue us. All right, yogurt, 5 days after the best by date. All right, eggs, how long do you think after the best by date?
2 weeks.
FDA says 1 week. I have kept it for a month, man.
I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, and you're refrigerating it anyways.
Don't you like see if it floats?
No, I just see if it tastes good or if it gets me sick, and that's it. Hot sauce, how long after the best by date?
I would say 6 months.
3 years.
3 years? Oh,
Yeah.
I was undercutting it.
You're throwing away your hot sauce, girl. Give it to me.
No, I gotta hurry up.
Crackers,
Oh, well, I mean, if they're stale, but I would say 2 months.
6 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Ground beef,
4 days.
yeah, it's 2 days.
Okay.
After the use by date.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that one.
That would be a little tricky.
And you notice when you go to the butcher, the ground meat on the outside is kind of reddish, and
Yes.
then the inside, it's brown?
Yeah, I feel like you taught me about that, like being oxygen exposure related, right?
Correct. It's actually okay to eat brown beef.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. The USDA says color alone is a poor indicator of freshness or safety. The question is, why does beef turn brown, especially the inside of the ground beef? And it all comes down to a protein called myoglobin. After about 50 minutes in the air, oxygen binds to the myoglobin, creating oxymyoglobin, which gives beef its bright red cherry color.
Wow.
As the meat sits in the refrigerator or under grocery lights, the myoglobin continues to oxidize it into metamyoglobin, which is brown. And it's safe to eat.
Unless it's probably green or purple, then maybe you should.
Well, that's the one thing you have to be careful. You have to look at the color, but there's a lot more. Is it safe to eat? Yes, unless it's still within its safe storage time. So you have to look at the date.
Yes. Okay.
If it smells sour or rotten, don't eat that ground beef.
Nope.
If it's slimy or sticky, don't eat the ground
Run.
beef. Yeah. Raw chicken is a whole different conversation.
Oh, that's complicated.
Yeah. Do you ever go home and open that the raw chicken? It smells kind of sulfury and funky.
That seems like a warning sign. Should I be worried?
If you open raw chicken and it has a strong sulfur or rotten egg smell that does not go away, clearly don't eat it.
Yeah.
Except if it's vacuum packed.
Okay.
According to the FDA, vacuum sealed chicken can release a brief sulfur-like or funky smell the moment you open it. And that's because that low oxygen environment changes the chemistry in that package.
Wow.
So just let it air out just a little bit. If the funk is gone, you're good to go.
Okay.
And if it's not, chuck it.
Don't you kind of wish your protein could just talk to you?
They do. You just have to grow chickens in your backyard. Yeah. Do you ever wash your raw chicken?
I don't, but I wrote a whole story about this. I feel like it turns out it's pretty cultural. Like a lot of different backgrounds depend on whether they do it or not. Mom always told me that we do not.
Your mom is right. Yeah. The USDA, the CDC, the FDA all recommend against washing raw chicken, period. Yeah. The reason is that washing does not remove the bacteria. It spreads it.
Yeah.
So why do people still do it? And it's because it's cultural. You're absolutely right. Some people, I remember my mom used to wash chicken or like rub it with lemon and vinegar and all these things. And you're doing a disservice. You're not doing anything. The bacteria is still there.
Yeah.
It doesn't kill the bacteria. And the safest way to kill bacteria with chicken,
cook it.
165 degrees, people.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel that companies are secretly designing packages so they expire faster, and
Yes.
it's a conspiracy. I'm telling you right now.
What's the worst offender?
Cereal?
Cereal. Do you decant your cereal then and like put it in like one of the tubs with like the air pump things?
No, I put it in a Ziploc bag and I pop it back into the box.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the secret. Why aren't cereal bags resealable?
That's a great question. I've seen a lot of TikTok hacks about like folding the top of the box to like, but that's still not air safe.
And I always forget how it's done.
I know. It's like, can you show me again tomorrow and then again?
Here are the reasons cereal companies claim they won't make their cereal bags resealable.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear.
Adding a zipper costs money.
I mean, I would believe that.
Yeah. Adding a zipper slows production.
Yes.
It requires redesigning equipment.
Okay.
And consumers have historically continued buying cereal anyways.
Oh, you're not forcing us to. So do we like protest and just stop buying cereal for a little while and see if they...
They do it so that you cannot, you throw it away when it goes bad and you buy another one. I promise you. One study says that 81% of consumers preferred resealable packaging over non-resealable packaging.
Yeah.
Duh, of course. 54% said they'd pay more for packaging with convenience features like resealability.
I think so too.
Yeah. The question is, why does a $6 bag of coffee have a zipper, but cereal doesn't and costs more than $6?
Why not?
Why does shredded cheese bags reseal, but potato chips bags don't?
That is a great question. You even have the chip clip designed to like remedy this situation. You think they just come up with a zipper?
Do you think these potato chip bags are in cahoots with
Is
the
this
chip
collusion?
clip? Are potato chip companies making chip clips?
Oh man. What cereal would you choose endless quantities of?
I mean, can we add marshmallows and butter to it and then mix it into squares and eat it?
Yes.
Because I could eat Rice Krispie treats for the rest of my life all day long endlessly.
That is a great answer.
Yeah. Here's my idea. The first cereal company to make a resealable bag, it's going to be a hit cereal.
I think so too.
You put All Brand, the cereal that almost nobody likes,
Yes.
you put it in a resealable bag, children will be gobbling that up.
Exactly. Shredded wheat flying off shelves.
That's it. Hey, cereal companies, listen to me right now. Put a resealable bag on your freaking cereal bag and in your home run. You will sell out of your cereal.
I think that's true.
Karla, thanks a lot for coming in.
It was such a joy to be here.
Will you join us for the next episode?
Would love to.
Okay, we're going to do that. And up next, if you've ever wondered whether that plant growing through the sidewalk is a weed or lunch, you're about to meet the man who has spent decades answering that question. Stick around. Got a food debate we need to settle? A guest we absolutely have to interview? Or maybe you'd like to sponsor the show? We'd love to hear from you. Email us at contact@alwayshangrypodcast.com with your ideas, feedback, guest suggestions, or sponsorship inquiries. We even read emails from people who think pineapple belongs on pizza. Now back to the show. Welcome back to Always Hangry. Now, most of us walk through a park and see grass, weeds, and maybe a few squirrels. Our guest today sees dinner. He spent more than 40 years teaching people how to identify edible plants and mushrooms growing right under their feet, leading thousands of foraging tours across the Northeast. He's even made national headlines after being arrested for eating a dandelion in the New York City Central Park. Please welcome Wildman Steve Brill. Steve, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
Very well. Thanks for being on the show. Now, when someone thinks of foraging, what would you say foraging is exactly?
You are looking for edible and medicinal wild plants and mushrooms, herbs, greens, berries, roots, seeds, seaweeds. Or if you're a murderer, you're looking for poisonous plants.
When I think of foraging in New York City, because that's kind of where you concentrate in, the last thing I'm going to do is pick up anything from the ground and eat it. But you're happy to do this, right?
Yeah, I think it's a lot safer than the stuff that's heavily sprayed in the supermarkets. And you identify the plant with 100% certainty. That's rule number one. Then you're good to go.
How did you all start with all this? I mean, were you like 5 years old and you picked up some grass, ate it, and you were like, this is great?
So I'm bicycling for exercise, passing a park, and there are these ethnic Greek women picking something. And since I had just gotten into food and cooking and was getting cookbooks from the library, this is way before the internet, I asked them what they were doing, but I couldn't understand a word. It was all Greek to me. However, I did come home with a bag of grape leaves. I made an unconventional stuffing, and it was delicious, and I was hooked.
I'm sorry, but there's still something in me that is a little apprehensive about going and getting on the ground and taking a chance on eating something that I don't truly know. Even if the photograph in your book is right in front of me, how are you going to convince someone like myself to really start foraging and eating things off the ground?
Well, come on my tours. By the time people have been on 10 tours, I'm lucky to show them maybe 2 new plants in a tour of 3 hours. So it's not that hard to learn. It's just not part of our culture. Mushrooms take longer because they only come up after lots of rain.
What happens if we eat a mushroom that's not the right mushroom? Are we really taking a chance, or are we just going to get a little bit sick and move on from there and learn our
It
lesson, of
depends on
course?
the mushroom. Some of them
Yeah.
will just make you sick, and some of them will kill you.
Oh, okay. Is there something that you find and you're absolutely elated, excited when you see it?
Probably violets, because that's my daughter's name.
And what do they taste like?
They're sort of mild, sweet, and a little bit mucilaginous. That means they will thicken soups and stews. You eat the leaves and you eat the flowers.
You learn something every day, and today I learned the meaning of the word mucilaginous. I love it. Is there like a golden rule we have to follow every time we forage? Like, is there something we need to kind of always look out for before we take a bite?
A lot of rules. You pick the stuff that's extremely common where it's common, and you have to identify everything with 100% certainty or feed it to the in-laws first and see what happens.
That's the way I do it all the time. I gotta ask Steve, do you ever fill up? Like, are you ever full?
Not really, because I don't want, I gain weight very easily. I'm at my perfect weight now.
Can you tell us a little bit about what happened to you when you got arrested or charges were brought upon?
Yeah, I was leading a foraging tour in Central Park. This was March 29th, 1986, looking for plants. And there were already 2 plants on the tour, undercover agents disguised as nature lovers. It was a man and a woman. They said they were married, and because they didn't hold hands or kissed, I figured they'd been married for a long time. The man kept taking photos. This is before digital cameras with a still camera. I'd hold up the specimen so we get good shots, only I was the specimen. At the end of the tour, I showed people, this is in March when the leaves are young and first coming up, you can eat the leaves of a dandelion, and ate one. The male ranger ducked behind a tree, took out a hidden walkie-talkie. Here he is on 81st Street. Go get him. Every park ranger in Central Park popped out from behind the bushes. They surrounded me in case I was going to climb up a tree. They put me in handcuffs lest I bop them on the head with the dandelion.
Oh my gosh.
And they searched me. I don't know if they're looking for weeds or weed, but they hauled me off to the police station in Central Park, where they tortured me. They blew cigarette smoke in my face.
Of course.
That was allowed then. They took fingerprints and mugshots for the city, for the state, and for the FBI. And then they made a terrible mistake. They issued me a desk appearance ticket that I had to go to court and could face a year in jail if convicted, and then they released me. The mistake they made is arresting me for eating a dandelion in the most famous park in the world. So I went home, no internet, but I had the phone. I called every TV station, every newspaper, every wire service. The next day, early in the morning, I went to the newsstand to see if I'd gotten any results. 5 cops stopped me. What do you want? I said, I haven't eaten a single dandelion. I haven't even had breakfast yet. One of the cops says, we don't care. We want your autograph. I was in front pages of newspapers around the country. Associated Press
Whoa.
did a great job. I was on page 2 of the New York Daily News, and I got on with CBS Evening News with Dan Rather. Anyway, they still took me to court. When the judge heard the charges, she beckoned the lawyers to come up and approach the bench and whispered to them, "Take this thing the hell out of my courthouse." So we did. We went to the steps of the Manhattan Criminal Courthouse on Center Street, after which Mayor Koch told Parks Commissioner Stern to turn over a new leaf. He negotiated with me, dropped the charges, and hired me to lead the same tours I was leading when I was arrested. And I worked as a naturalist for the New York City Parks Department for the next 4 years and left when the administration changed. And in all the decades since, for some reason, they never come after me again. I actually got permission when I was hired, and the permission was never withdrawn. So legally, I still have permission. But if any park rangers out there want to arrest me again now with the internet, I'd love to get more publicity.
Of course. Wait, so what were the charges exactly?
Criminal mischief for removing vegetation from the park. And I found out 10 years later from former Parks Commissioner Adrian Benepi that the reason they came after me is they were terrified that if they allowed me to forage, someone would pretend to have been poisoned foraging, sue the city, and point to me and say, "Oh, you're allowing foraging."
Amazing. Are you excited how technology is kind of taking over a little bit and AI, where people can take the photos and right away they can tell you what it is and maybe you can even eat it?
It certainly helps, but it's not 100% accurate. You are responsible for what you eat in the wild, and you have to be 100% certain what you have.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Wildman Steve Brill. Check him out at wildmanstevebrill.com or the Wild Edibles Forage app. And thanks so much for being on the show.
You're welcome. Bye.
Folks, thanks for joining us on Always Hangry. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, watch the full video and clips on our YouTube channel, join the conversation throughout social media, and visit alwayshangrypodcast.com for episodes, extras, and everything we're cooking up next. Until next time, I'm George Duran. Stay hungry.